Oh, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Shiki. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. Now, I just saw this, right? I didn't see this before. Um, my day was so hectic, but when I looked at my notifications, I was like, oh, JK posted. So I thought it was gonna be another one of his beautiful recipes that we're gonna try. But instead, when I translated, my heart kind of dropped a little bit. It says, don't send home delivery food. I won't eat it even if you give it to me. I'm thankful, but I eat well. You can buy it for yourself. I beg you. If you send it one more time, I will check the receipt order number you sent and take action, so stop it. This is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. I spoke about Jungkook in the Wholesome Moments video where I mentioned why it's such a privilege and something we shouldn't take for granted, which is JK going live and sharing his life with us, right? It's a very unique thing. And stuff like this is just completely off limits. This is creepy. It's overstepping boundaries and completely unacceptable. So I wanted to just uh, put this out there and give my take on it because honestly, when I read this, kind of my heart kind of hurts because even if the person who's doing this, even if it's completely well intended, saying like, okay, I'm sending them food, just take a moment to imagine if it was you. Take a moment if just imagine if it's you, right? Because this is not a fantasy. This is not something that we can just live off of our heads. Imagine someone sends you food, or like there's a knock on your door and they say here's like the food you ordered, which you haven't ordered. So somebody knows where you live, they know your name, your number, all of those things, and you have no idea who this person is. You have no idea what exactly goes on, but it's such an uncomfortable thought. Not to mention being in Jungkook's position of actually going through this, but it's such an uncomfortable thing to even imagine. Now, he's actually not imagining it, he's going through it. Someone, and he's nice enough to not take legal action. Honestly, I think in those cases you can't be you can't be lenient because you have no idea what this person is capable of. And it's not like he can just move houses. It's his house. He's bought it. It's his comfort place. People really need to take a moment to just take a step back and realize that just because you have a good intention doesn't mean that it will be received well, because you have to take a look at yourself. What exactly are you doing? This thing, this food that you're sending, this, he didn't ask for it. And I don't know if it's like, they're imagining like, oh my god, something is gonna happen. Obviously not. Honestly, he has no idea who this person is, how they look, what they're capable of, what they've been doing. No idea. And I feel bad for JK. Honestly, he should not have to deal with this. And in some of his recent lives, he did mention, he said, "I'm human too." And this is a reoccurring thing, being called at hotels, people following them, showing up at his gym. Like, it's about respect. It's about respecting him as a person. And we don't want to push JK away unintentionally, or any other BTS member that might go through this. In this case, it is JK. We shouldn't do this because maybe at one point he's gonna be like, perhaps it's because I go live and do these things. Perhaps it's because I'm sharing too much of myself. Things like this can make it so that he distances himself from these things, and we shouldn't allow that to happen. We need to cherish exactly everything that they're doing, because as artists, usually artists are so off limits, you barely get to interact with them, let alone have multiple live streams, constantly them just sharing time. I just wanted to rant a little bit because no one should go through this. I'm just imagining how scary this is. Like, someone knows someone knows where he is, and he has no idea about anything regarding this person. So that's, his house, his windows. He has to be on edge in the place where he's supposed to be at his most comfortable state. It's totally unacceptable, and honestly, I just wanted to put this out there because maybe, I'm not saying this, but maybe the person who did this thinks that they're doing something cute or they're doing something nice, but it is completely detached from reality because that's not how things work. That's not how things work. Just put yourself in JK's shoes, right? Just imagine someone just calls you. Someone has your number. Like it's gonna freak you out. Like, how did you get my number? Someone sends a package right to your home. You didn't ask for it. Who is this person? Why? You know? And I just wanted to talk a little about this. Let me know what you think. I think it's completely unacceptable, and I hope this doesn't affect JK negatively to the point where he takes a step back. People that need to take a step back are these people. What do they call them again? Is this Sesang? Sesang? I don't know. But they need to be protected. And JK is being very, very sweet, genuinely, because he is he's making a post publicly saying, "Take a step back, please stop it." You know, if you love JK, if you love Tae, Jimin, Yoongi, J Hope, Jin, Namjoon, if you love them, you would not make them uncomfortable. That is just the reality. You would not do anything that makes them uncomfortable. They have lives, and we are privileged to be part of everything that they're doing because it's not like we're just seeing them when they make music, but they interact regularly with us. So every one of us have to conduct ourselves. Remember that they are not objects. They are not objects. They are people like us. They have a tremendous amount of pressure on them every day. There's a lot of things that they go through, and this is one of the things that they do not need on their plate. That's all I had to say, really. And I hope this doesn't happen again. If it does, obviously there's going to be legal action. I think there should have been legal action in the first place. But JK is nice enough. He's giving the person who's doing this the benefit of the doubt, and basically telling them like, look, I'm grateful, thankful, but don't. Most people wouldn't take this step. Most people would immediately get them in trouble. And once again, speaks of JK's character. Let's appreciate JK and everything he does, and let's not be creepy. Let's not be creepy. It's generally something that we shouldn't do. Obviously, I'm not talking about you guys, but this is my rant. And if you want to rant, go ahead and rant, alongside of us. But I think if we just always keep in mind every single person who thinks that it's okay to show your love in any way, it's not okay. Showing your love, but keeping respect and uh, privacy in mind and their personal boundaries, I think then you'll be completely fine. But even if you gave me JK's address right now, I would not send anything. I would not go there. None of that stuff. It's just unethical to do. It's unethical. It can be easy for someone to do it, but it's not okay. And these are the people that we truly love, right? We shouldn't get them uncomfortable around us. I don't know. We should appreciate everything that they do. That's all I have to say, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget to stream Cold and Namjoon's incredible song. My reaction will drop tomorrow. And I just wanted to say this. And if you're wondering where are the videos, Shiki, so I am building up a stack of videos so I can be more consistent. All right, so just be patient with me for like another 2 days, and you'll see everything. Jenny's Kitchen, Soup, Gaio. We're gonna finish Jin, Drunken Truth, etc. But yeah, regardless, take care, stay safe, and let's hope this doesn't happen again. Bye.